Okay, we sound amazing because we got new mics. Oh my God. Okay. Yeah, I'm ready to go. Okay, welcome back to the sidebar.
Episode 4.
Yeah, episode 4.
Holy shit, we are cruising.
Yeah.
Okay.
I realized like we never actually introduce ourselves each episode. We just say welcome back to the sidebar. So should we just start saying welcome back to the sidebar with Leva and
Lexa?
or something like that? I don't know. Anyway.
Because we have so many new followers now.
Yeah. 96.
96.
I was going to say 6'9".
Nope.
It's not.
We passed that a long time ago. No, yeah, okay. Yeah, welcome back.
Okay, I want you to do something though.
Right now?
I saw it on Instagram.
It's a lot of pressure.
So it's like you breathe out all your air in your lungs and then you try to scream.
Okay, you haven't sent this to me, but I've seen it on my like For You page
Have
and
you
whatnot.
tried it?
No, because I feel like
you have to try.
Have you tried it?
Yeah.
Oh my. I don't know if I'm nervous. So you breathe out all of your air.
Like all your air, like there's
and then you try and scream.
And you just try to scream, yeah.
Did I do it right?
I think you're trying to scream like high, just like yell. Try to yell. So it's
You sound like you're like deaf.
I don't think you're allowed to say things like that.
That's making me hot.
Yeah. Okay. Stupid drivers, because I always have to drive over here. And I think I've been pretty good about like road rage lately, but there are days where I'm not. But that guy who was not turning right at the red light, like we were just, I think there was like 4 or 5 of us just waiting behind him for him to turn.
He was the first, and then there was a car behind him, and then it was me, and then wasn't there someone behind me? There was someone between you and me.
Mm-hmm. I just remember I'm like, are we not turning for a reason? I just text you.
I think
what the fuck?
When you texted me that, I was already like, I need to honk my horn or something, and I don't like honking my horn at all. But I'm like, it's a free right turn. No cars were coming. It was nighttime. And it's not like one of those like right turn lanes where it's like no turn on.
No, there was absolutely no reason he didn't turn right.
Stupid drivers.
And I feel like it's just, I've decided to just be a slow driver now, because if I'm driving, I don't know, the speed limit, I just can't I just get so mad. Even today, I was driving here and someone the speed limit's 55. They're trying to change lanes. So instead of just speeding up.
Oh, they slammed on their brakes?
They just slammed on their brakes to get over. Are you supposed to slow down or speed up if you're trying to change lanes?
Depends on, you're supposed to go with the flow of traffic.
No, but if you're trying to change lanes and there's a car next to you, you guys are going the exact same speed, are you supposed to speed up or are you supposed to slow down?
Depends on what, if there's, personally, I don't know what the actual rule is or if there is one.
The law is.
But personally for me, it's like if I am trying to get over to my right lane to take the exit, but there's a car next to me and we're kind of going the same speed. If I have no one in front of me and no one is in front of that car, I'll speed up and cut him off. Or if there's cars ahead, like I try and look ahead. If there's cars ahead, then I'll just slow down. I won't slam on my brakes though, but I'll start slowing my speed down and then get in behind that car.
You just take your foot off the gas pedal and you're like, I'm just gonna roll to a stop at some point.
I'm gonna have my blinker on already so people already know shit's going down, because you're supposed to use your blinker for a fucking reason. To kind of
I don't
warn
hate
people around you
who don't use their blinker if literally there's no one on the road. There's no one around. You're not doing anything.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care if you use it or not.
or if you're in a
Probably should.
turn-only lane, you don't really need your blinker
Yeah.
on.
Is that the law?
You know,
In a
if the-
turn-only lane, do you still need your blinker?
No.
Really?
I don't think there's any laws against even having the blinker. You know how many laws or how many people would get fined if using your blinker was a law?
Yeah, cops would get fined because they don't use their blinker.
Exactly. No, I don't think you need to have your blinker on if you're in a turn-only lane. Fact checked it.
Yes.
Yes, what?
You have to use your signal.
If you're in a turn-only
Yeah.
lane?
I think anytime you're turning, you have to use your blinker.
But if it's at a stoplight? Because that shit can get annoying sometimes.
Yeah. You're turning, are you? If you're going straight, you don't have to use your blinker, but...
But it's a turn-only lane. It's illegal for you to be in that lane and go a different direction.
Yeah, but you still have to use your blinker. Yeah, so I don't really care if someone doesn't use their blinker in front of me, but in general, if no one's around. But if I'm behind you and we're like, we're going, I'm behind you, and you just don't use your blinker, you just slam on your brakes to turn into, I don't know, a parking garage or something. Like you should be notifying someone, the person behind you, so they don't run the fuck into your car. Because also some people just slow down for no reason. Like sometimes they're not turning, they're just slowing down.
Because they don't know where they're going.
Yeah.
Or they're on their phone.
Which is also annoying. Like if you don't know where you're going, just go somewhere.
Yeah. It's called reroute. You'll get there eventually.
Oh,
People panic and be like, oh, I can only go this way. I'm like, that's only valid on a dead-end street.
yeah, but at the dead end, you can just turn around. Like once you hit the end, you can just loop back around.
I just want to know, what did you use to Google that question? Like, what was your sentence? Because all I'm putting in, is it illegal to? And you know how it, like, auto-populates all these suggestions?
Mm-hmm.
Some of these are fucking stupid. Like, is it illegal to drive barefoot, collect rainwater,
Is it illegal?
drive with headphones, take rocks from Hawaii? Which one are you questioning? Rainwater?
Barefoot.
No, it is not illegal to drive barefoot in the U.S.
Isn't it like recommended to use shoes?
There, keep in mind that driving barefoot rather than driving with shoes can lessen the grip and control you have on the pedals.
So I used to, when I first started driving, I feel like I learned to drive when we were coming back from the beach. So always barefoot. And as I got older, I would just use like my toe.
Just the big toe.
Just the big toe, like the weight of my foot, and then like the big toe just holding on to the pedal.
Is that your grippiest toe?
I guess.
Oh, and this is what we're going to do. Your second toe is longer than your big toe. It's called Morton's toe,
Morton's toe.
which also, sidebar, how do you be important enough to get something named after you? Like, who is Morton? Was he the first one ever to have a toe?
But also, like, why do you want your a toe to be named after you? Like, out of all the things to have it be your own name,
Or
it's
like,
gonna be a toe.
it's that one Friends episode where he has his
Nubbin.
the nubbin.
Nubbin.
Was it the nubbin?
Nubbin? I think so.
No, the Chandler has the nubbin. Ross has the Acundus.
Goodness.
Remember, Joey's like, oh, what if it's something that's new? They can name it after you and be like, oh, he's got a Ross. Yeah, that would suck. Anyways, Morton's toe, also known as Greek foot, royal toe, turkey toe, or shepherd's toe.
Turkey toe.
So you got turkey toe.
But I also have a royal toe. So turkey royal. Turkey royale.
It's apparently a genetic trait.
Well, yeah.
Does your family have?
I don't know. I don't spend much time staring at their feet. I'm like 82% sure that my parents have that toe. The royal toe.
Turkey toe.
The fucking turkey toe.
Because I heard that it means that you're like a good runner.
I heard it's because or if you have it, you have like a dominant personality.
I stand corrected to Google. It says if your second toe is longer than your first toe and you're an athlete, you're frequently doomed for failure.
My parents just set me up for failure then. They made me do sports.
Generational. Oh, your kids are fucked.
Just gotta find someone with a non-turkey toe. And make sure it's the dominant gene.
Before we get married,
what's your toe?
Toes? Qualifications. Your big toe must be longer than your second toe.
Oh my god, I'm so fucking hot. Today is hot. Today was a hot day. Like,
I know, I feel like I want more fans.
Yeah, I feel like when you have like a week of rain, you just kind of forget how hot it actually is.
Yeah. I don't like the rain.
Well, you're from Seattle. I feel like you're just programmed to hate the rain.
Probably. But you know, it's funny, like being from Seattle where it rains like 90% of the year. The lack of rain gear I have ever owned is like comical. I have never owned an umbrella. I have 2 rain jackets, and one of them is my Hawaiian Airlines rain jacket.
I was talking to our director because she was talking about Seattle, and she's like, yeah, like no one told me you're not supposed to use umbrellas. So it started to rain when she was out, and it started to drizzle. So she like pulled out an umbrella, and he just like looks at her.
So
like,
wrong.
We don't.
No, that's how you spot the tourists.
Yeah.
Yeah, no umbrellas. It's just embarrassing.
I mean, I feel like umbrellas is like a good like thought. Like it was a good idea. But if there's just like a hint of wind,
oh, you're fucked.
Your umbrella goes, or you have to be at an angle.
Mm-hmm. The only time that I ever remember using umbrellas when I was living in Seattle was for like sports events. Like when growing up, like my soccer games, my brother's baseball games. But that's because you're like sitting out there. But
it's not like you're.
No one uses an umbrella if you're just walking from like your car to work or walking down the street. Like you just put your North Face windbreaker on and run, or just take it.
Sit in your car and wait until it stops.
Try and make it.
Oh, I'm gonna be here all day.
Sorry, I'm late to work. I'm in my car waiting for the rain to just.
I'm here though.
Like, but you live in Seattle. It doesn't really stop raining.
I think I did that once at work, and it just got worse as I sat there, and I was just like. So I should have went 5 minutes ago instead of.
That's how it always is.
You know, they don't really tell you when you get a dog. Yeah, you have to go outside in the rain.
I don't think that you need to be told.
I know, but like you don't think about it, you know? Like I remember dog sitting when I was living in the mainland, and we were having like a snowstorm, and I was watching this puppy that was like, we're not going to pee, we're going to play with all the snow. So I'm just sitting there in like a snowstorm watching this dog like do zoomies around me. I'm like, I just want to go inside. It's so cold.
I'm freezing. You have a whole layer of fur. I have nothing.
That happened twice, and it was a hurricane.
Good God. So
he just a wet rat when we got back in.
This is my hair wet. This is my hair wet.
Oh, you know what? I was like stuck in my head right now.
Tell me.
That TikTok or Instagram song where it's like, I'm looking for a man in finance.
Oh my God.
Trust fund. 6'2", blue eyes. Finance.
It's funny
Trust
because
fund.
I just saw a TikTok. I went down like that TikTok rabbit hole. Mm-hmm. And there's this girl that's like, no, you guys are all making the remix, but like hitting a different beat on how it should be. Because everyone's hitting the beat on like, I think they're all trying to hit the beat on like, I'm looking for a guy in finance, but it should be like, I'm looking for a guy in finance.
What did I just do?
I don't know.
I'm looking for a guy in finance. I think I did it right.
Okay, but
I'm not looking for a guy in finance. I'm looking for a guy with a job.
But 6'2".
That's 6 foot would be preferred. Anything higher, you know, nice. Trust fund. I mean, I wouldn't be mad about that.
That's an optional one.
And maybe brown eyes, maybe green eyes.
Green, like hazel.
Yeah. Blue eyes kind of freak me out.
Especially like the light blue ones.
Yeah, because they kind of just look like they're wide-eyed staring into your soul. Mm-hmm. Like,
Got it.
Maybe a little crazy, like serial killer vibes. That's what I see.
Okay, so last episode, you didn't like the gingers, and now we're like, no ginger, blue-eyed. Stay away from us.
It's just freaky.
Yet here we
But
are.
again,
So lonely.
prove me wrong.
Now's your chance.
Change my mind.
You.
So now, since it's been, hot as fuck, boob sweat versus ball sweat.
I think boob sweat is better
Is it?
to have.
I have boob sweat and I hate it. So, I don't have.
I know we really can't make the best comparison, but I just think like it's, at least for boob sweat, you can kind of just like
Tuck your shirt
in, or you're like, how it's like, it's not, I feel like it's not as embarrassing to like adjust yourself.
Yeah, but guys touch their junk all the time.
Yeah, but like, can you imagine it just like sticking to the inside of your thigh? And then having to like peel, I don't know, do they have to peel it out?
I don't know.
How bad does it stick onto the thigh?
How bad does it stink?
I don't even want to talk about that.
Like, I feel like it. Someone needs to tell us because we don't know. But I feel like you gotta stop doing that.
Like, I was fine until you had to mention that. Whew. Also, I always wonder, like, guys have to answer this for us, because do you think each guy has a preference on like which pant leg it hangs into?
100%. Fucking 100%.
They don't like switch it back and forth.
No, I feel like they have a side.
Do you think that it would go based off of their like dominant hand, so then when they're like peeing, like it's easier for them to grab it out of their left
I
pant leg?
learned that guys don't need to use their hands to pee.
What? It just
Yeah. I learned this.
it just like
Like it just and you just kind of angle your hips.
no fucking
Yeah.
shot.
Yeah, because I was like, did you wash your hands? And they're like, why? I didn't touch anything. I was like, what do you mean you didn't touch
Guys
anything?
don't wash their hands after the bathroom. I think that's disgusting. I don't care who the fuck you are. You still had to flush.
Not if you use your foot.
But do urinals not have the thing on the
I
top?
don't know what
You never would go into the guys,
some
like
do,
the
but I
boys'
feel
bathroom?
like some have like foot ones.
That would make more sense. They don't use their hands?
No. Like, I think some do,
I feel like...
but one doesn't. I know that for sure.
I'm so interested in this.
Gosh, I wish I had a dick.
Yeah, if you had a dick for a day, what would you do with it?
I'd pee standing up.
I would stack donuts on that shit.
I would do like what is it, like the helicopter thing?
Or where you smack it back and forth.
Oh, and I definitely have sex.
Oh, for sure.
I want to see how that feels like.
I would stack stuff on top of it. Or see if I could
Like when you're laying down and just like see how many donuts. What if it was only one?
with my luck, probably would be like a half of one.
Half a donut.
Where'd it go?
That's it.
Definitely would pee standing up, stack stuff, have sex.
Helicopter. Whack it back and forth.
Little smack game.
Oh my god, now I'm just picturing like white chicks when they're like going through that blowjob like tutorial, and he's like just, we're so cute. What are you doing? Just stare at it and then like slap it on your face a few times.
Would you try and slap it on your face?
No.
Would you try to see if you could like
do
bend
it
over
myself?
and suck your own? Do you think guys get curious like that and try it?
Oh, fucking guys are weird. I think so.
None of them are gonna admit to this.
No, but I feel like they've at least thought about it. Oh my god, that's on what is that show? Shameless?
No, I haven't watched it.
Oh, I'm pretty sure like in one of the episodes, like he's like a sex addict and they tie him to the bed or something because he just needs to stop or whatever. Mm-hmm. So then he like folds himself in half trying to give himself a blowjob. Or successfully was giving himself a blowjob.
Interesting. I feel like I would want my dick to be in the left pant leg. I don't know why. It's just gravitating that way.
I want to say whatever leg is when I snowboard, whatever leg is in the front. That's what the leg I want it. I want it to be on the other side for some reason, like all the weight in the back.
Because it made such a difference. How big is your dick gonna be? Big dick energy.
Big enough.
I just want average.
I just want one.
Do you think guys would ever want to have a vagina for a day?
No. Hell no. I don't think any guy wants to be like a girl for a day.
I don't even want a vagina.
I don't think I feel like girls think, what would it be like to be a guy? And they have all these things they want to do, whereas guys are like, no, never thought about it, never wanted to.
That's no fun.
God, it's like Scooby-Doo, the movie, when they all get like their souls taken out of their bodies from that monster on that island, and then the souls got released, but they're all kind of mixed up.
Oh.
And I think like, was it Shaggy was in a girl, and then, or one of them was in a girl body, and he's like, I can see my boobs or something.
That sounds right. I haven't seen the movie in so long.
Me either, but that's just what popped into my head.
That's a deep memory. You went into the archives for that one.
Rent free.
Sheesh. Rent free. Never know what just pops up.
Oh my God, I was talking to our friend the other day. I think he was like, dream come true. So I'm like, oh, true come dream. Yeah. I sent it and I thought about it and I looked at it. I was like, oh no. No, that's not what I meant.
Okay, Leva, I see what kind of dreams you're having.
Actually,
How dirty was this conversation going?
It wasn't going anywhere. We were talking about guys in spandex. Like bikers.
Ew.
Yeah.
That's
what we were talking about. Yeah, don't
Guys
do
in
that.
spandex. I don't even want to know. Do I want to know?
We were literally just talking about like wearing spandex as like bikers. And then how we were now going to dream about that, because that's like the last thing we talked about. Because you usually dream about, I don't know, whatever you're thinking about before bed. So he's like, dream come true. And I was like, oh yeah, true come dream.
Guy in spandex.
Oh,
As long as he's not a ginger with
with
blue eyes. Possibly in finance. Who knows?
Definitely trust fund.
And 6'2" or 6 foot, whatever.
Just be taller than me.
Did you see that thing on May 10th where it was like happy 5'10", or as some guys like to call it 6 foot?
I saw. No, that's funny. If you look on like dating apps that have like the height, whatever, if a guy says 6 foot, they're probably, or no, if they say 5'11", they're probably 5'9". Because if you're 5'11", you could pass as 6 foot. Like you're only an inch off.
For sure.
So if you say 5'11", you're probably 100% shorter than 5'9".
Oh, yeah.
Just be confident in your height.
Worse getting height catfished.
I think like,
Well, especially for you because you're tall as shit.
I think on like when I was like on Tinder back in college, I would make it a point to ask how tall someone was. Or I think in one of my thingies, I'm like, I'm 5'9", like, so yeah.
So
Do with that what you will.
plan accordingly. I hate it when guys try and put pictures on there, like,
With the fish.
that I don't mind for some reason. I think it's funny now because it's such a big thing. Mine is group pictures.
Oh yeah, like which one are you? Oh, but it's kind of nice to know the group pictures.
I mean, on occasion, but I'm like, you can't all be group pictures or like group pictures and then ones where they're not facing the camera.
Yeah.
I'm like, I need to know what you look like at least in
They at least
one of the
exit out
pictures.
the faces or like circle yours. I think I've seen that
With
before.
like arrows.
Yeah, like this is me.
Or like they'll put emojis on everyone else's faces. But I get it because it's like, we also want to see your friends.
Because if you're not good enough.
'Cause, you know, then we're already opening up the door to the other options.
So fun fact.
Fun.
This is what I was laughing about earlier because
God, I hope it's
it's
funny now.
not funny. It's not. But I just
I
like,
better
this is,
fucking
like,
laugh.
It's not. It's like death.
Okay.
On average,
We're either laughing or crying.
On average, 100 people choke to death on a ballpoint pen each year. It's not funny.
So many questions.
That was just like
How many people?
100 people on average.
Why are you crying?
Because it's funny. I just think it's so stupid. Like, I think it's funny that I think it's funny and that you laugh.
Because I just have so many questions. Like, how do you get yourself into a position where you're dying from?
I think it's like, you know, when you're at work and or like college kids and students, kid death. Sorry. Like, let's go back.
No, but the caps have air holes for this reason.
I don't know. For choking reasons?
Yes, because the caps are a choking hazard.
Okay.
And that's why if you look at any pen cap,
it's the entire pen.
Why is it going down your whole mouth?
Why do some things go into your body? I don't know.
I know the answer to some of those questions.
Whatever.
I only have... Oh, these are the nice pens. The Pilot G207s.
Yeah, that's what people...
How?
I don't know. It's just a thing. It's just a fun fact that I learned.
This is so long.
Do you think that's long?
No, okay. Well, long to go down your throat.
Oh, yeah?
Into your stomach. Like, to keep going. You know,
but it doesn't keep going. Resistance. It stops. That's what the whole death thing is.
Well, maybe people should stop. I don't even know. Those are the people that don't use their blinkers. How did you come across this fact?
I put in useless facts. Another fun fact. Mm-hmm. Sloths.
Sloths?
No, we're just moving on. Your brain hides your nose from you.
Oh, I read that. Like, it's always there,
yeah,
but it chooses not to see it.
Yeah, your brain ignores it through a process called unconscious selective attention.
You know, the brain named itself.
That's so fucked up. That's crazy.
Yeah. That's a fun fact that lives in my head rent-free. Isn't
in
that
your
weird
brain?
to think about? In my brain. Brain named itself. I randomly think about that every now and then. Every time someone says brain, I'm like, it named itself.
Just tell people that.
Did you know that?
I do think about like what if a pillow was called like an apple instead?
Like everything.
Like everything. Like the only reason it's called what it is because someone named it that. So like.
Yeah, why isn't this called like a schlangle?
I was going to say Chewbacca.
Okay, that too. Now I want to look up useless facts.
A sloth can hold its breath longer than a dolphin's. A fucking sloth.
Is that because it breathes slow?
I think so.
Did they just do everything slow?
They do life slow. They do life right.
I can relate.
Like, I'm pretty sure the reason their fur grows down is because they just live their life upside down. Not pretty sure. That is a fact.
Do they have good arm strength? Because they're always having to hold on.
They have good core. Have you seen one that just like lets go of their arms and they're just like, what is that word? Like flagpoling that people do?
Oh, where they're like...
Yeah, but they'll do it with their legs and they're just like...
No.
Chilling. Like perpendicular.
I don't really follow
parallel
sloths.
to the world.
I don't follow sloths that closely. Beat me out. I need to stop. I also heard that your nipples... We're just going... I have some random ass facts that are just stuck in my head. Your nipples are the same distance apart as your earlobes.
I don't think that's correct on some people's cases.
Well, I think it mostly applies to men and not women with boobs.
Because I'm like thinking, like, what if they're...
I know. It happens. But...
Like standing or laying down? Or like leaning forward? Like where am I?
Where are my boobs located? Obviously,
measurement?
Not laying to the side because the side... Your earlobes would be slopey as shit. I think this mostly applies to men or like when you're first born. Before everything develops chest
and changes
chest-wise.
And gets low.
I also heard another rumor where it's like, I don't know if this fact is true or not, but your nipples are the same color as your lips. Mm-hmm. But then
I gotta check.
It freaks me out because then I'm like,
you got nipple lips.
I will catch myself looking at people's lips and being like,
that's the color of your nipple.
Their nipples are that color. Then I'm like, I don't want to know that. I don't need to know that fact.
I'm so happy you told me this. Wait till it's everybody. What color are your nipples?
What color are your nipples? Oh, let me just look at your lips. But then, people that wear lipstick, you wouldn't never know. Oh, I read this thing or one of this Instagram pictures came up on my feed, and it was like you could tell a lot about a person with these 5 like choices that they would make.
Okay.
So it's like how you like your eggs, how you like your steak, your milk choice, your alcohol choice, and your warm drink choice.
Do you have like the answers?
I don't, but it's like, you know how you could just...
How are you gonna bring this up and not have like what?
No, because it just like depends on like...
Well, I guess, yeah, if someone tells me that they want a fucking like well done steak.
Exactly. Then you already kind of have that judgment. Or like, you like your eggs poached. Like that's your egg preference.
I like my eggs poached.
So if you could only eat one style of eggs.
Poached eggs.
Shut up.
Yeah. I don't like eggs.
I don't think I've ever had a poached egg.
Eggs Benedict, you freak.
Oh, fuck me. Okay, I eat poached eggs all the time. Okay, what's your milk choice?
Regular. That true Fairlife milk right now,
Yeah,
currently.
like what? Whole 2%, 1%, skim?
Oh, 2%.
Skim.
I think skim milk is just watered down milk.
I can't even think about that. It's gross.
Just fucking drink milk. Like,
Yeah, why would you drink... Who drinks skim milk? What is the purpose? It just has no fat in it? It's
no,
just not
because
drink milk.
Can't you just have like, I don't know.
Oh,
I
yeah,
don't know
no,
what it is. Like
non-fat.
fatless, not fatless.
Non-fat milk is non-fat milk.
Yeah.
Duh. Dumbass. Okay, what about your alcohol preference? Tequila?
Tequila.
What's your warm drink preference? Would you only...
Oh, like coffee and stuff?
Coffee, tea, hot chocolate, hot buttered rum.
I'm thinking of like that one with the rum and the tea, like the lemon hot toddy.
That'd be a hot buttered rum.
I don't know what that is.
Fucks me up.
What's the other question? Is that it?
Those are the 5
That was
topics.
5.
That was 5 topics.
I'm waiting. I want more.
I don't know. I mean, you can tell a lot about a person by other shit too. Like, do you sleep with your socks on? Oh my god. No. You gotta be shitting me. I don't care how cold it is. I will not sleep with socks on. It feels like it's suffocating me.
Well, I like to like if I don't wear socks if they're super tight on my toes. I don't like sleeping with them. But if I have like toe freedom,
Toe freedom. Toeless socks?
no, like these socks aren't super tight. Like they were not keeping my toes together.
So you would sleep with those socks on?
Yeah, I could fall asleep with them on.
I mean,
Whether
I feel
they're
like,
on when I wake up the next day is very different, though.
I mean, I feel like I could fall asleep with socks on if I was that tired or like taking a nap. But I will never, like, I always wake up and take them off.
Do you fall asleep with your socks on the airplane? And do you keep them on?
Well, they're in my shoe.
But they're still on.
Okay, but I'm not thinking of it that way. I also like don't like to fall asleep with my bra on, but I'm not going to take my bra off on the airplane.
Just no bra. Just start off successful. No bra. No bra, no socks.
Just going to get on with my big t-shirt.
No
and
clothes. Just be
my
naked
underwear.
on the plane.
Hi, I'm here for my flight.
Ma'am,
You're
how
not
did you
wearing
get
any
through
clothes.
security?
I know our dress code isn't strict, but you need to at least be wearing something. How do you sleep? Like, are you a back sleeper? Are you a stomach sleeper? I'm sorry. Speaking of toes. Are you wearing Monfoots?
Oh my God.
We have the same socks. Aren't these comfy?
Yeah. I hate shitty socks, though. Sorry, I'm just going back
Oh,
to this.
no. Like, the rough quality.
Get that shit out of my
That
life.
cheap ass.
Get the fuck out of here.
Also, I think my sensory issues started when I was younger because of my socks. Because the seam thing, like, if my dad would put my socks on when I was little, and the seam thing would be, like, on my toe,
Oh my gosh.
and then he would shove the shoe on, I would flip my shit and be like, no. And I just, like, I couldn't explain to him that it just felt weird. But now that I realize that, that's where I started my sensory issues. Like, I could trace back to the moment where sitting at the kitchen table eating my cereal and my dad is tying my shoe and my sock is already shifting because he didn't put it on right. Sorry,
Yeah.
Dad.
There's like a right way to put socks on.
Yes.
Sock, sock, shoe, shoe. Sock, shoe, sock, shoe.
Oh, no. Sock, sock, shoe, shoe. Fuck. Whatever serial killer is doing sock, shoe, shoe. Except I've done that before.
I've done it too.
And I used to text my brother every time and be like, I fucking did it again. And you were like, sock shoe, sock shoe. I go, yes. What is wrong with me? Like, why do you have one fully dressed foot?
Maybe you have psychopathic tendencies.
Just waiting in my next life. That makes sense. Damn.
I've only, like, I did it. I notice I do it when, like, the ground is wet or dirty.
Oh.
I'll do sock shoe because, like...
Oh, you're not going to want
Like, I
dirty
don't wanna-
or wet sock.
Yeah. The amount of times I step in water in my house now because of Henry. Maybe water, maybe drool. I don't know. I don't question it.
Wet.
Just wet on my foot. I'm like, but do I want that on my actual foot or on my sock? I'd rather have it on my sock and then just like
Dispose
dispose of the sock.
I hate stepping on rice with my sock.
Wet rice.
Yeah, like mushy rice.
Cooked rice.
Yes. And then it just sticks and you're just like stuck to everything. You're like, why is my foot sticking a little bit more than it normally does?
That was a problem like at grad parties and stuff. Your kid running around and shit. I feel like I would always have fucking rice on my foot.
I feel like that happened a lot at my grandma's house.
Yeah, the fuck? Clean up after yourself.
What kind of barbarians are at the family party that don't know how to put the rice on their plates?
Or in your mouth. Or in the trash.
Like, why is there always random rice
I don't
growing
know.
up?
I don't fucking know.
Jeez.
So the other day, I was wearing like a teacher outfit. And what grade would you teach if you had to teach a class? If you were decided you were going to be a teacher, what age and why?
I think... Ooh.
You can be honest.
I don't know why I'm gravitating towards second grade.
Because they're nice, sweet children
Yeah,
still.
because they're like not assholes. They're not middle school preteen fuckheads,
Yeah.
and then they're not chaotic kindergartners
Oh my God. You
who have like ADHD.
who you probably have to like make sure they go to the bathroom.
Yeah, my sister's a kindergarten teacher, and when I go to visit her classroom, you could tell the ones that like don't want to miss anything, but they have to pee because they just start dancing. I was like, dude, go to the bathroom. It's in the back of the class.
Trust me, you're not missing anything.
Like, guarantee it's gonna be
Whatever
so much,
you learn,
it's gonna
you're
be
not
so much
remembering it.
easier on your life if you just go. Because they'll like get up and start just kind of like at their desk. And it's like, just go to the bathroom.
That's what happens when I'm in like the store, like the most inconvenient place, and all of a sudden I have to pee. So I'm like rocking back and forth in
Yeah.
line.
Or like you're shopping, but you're like, I don't want to take my basket of stuff in there and panic.
Yeah, I feel like it always happens when I'm like clothes shopping in the dressing room and I'm starting to try stuff on. And I'm like, oh fuck, I have to.
You kind of have to like sit on the bench for a
Yeah,
minute and be
you
like,
just-
hey, collect yourself.
mind over matter.
It's okay. We can push through
You're a
this.
fucking adult. Don't piss your pants.
You do have bladder control at this age. Or it's like, my cousin Snapchatted me the other day. Or I don't know if it was today, but she goes, I just walked into Home Goods and instantly had a shit. Like, why is that the most related thing? Like TJ Maxx, Home Goods, Target, for some reason in their air. It's like you always, like, I feel
You
this
just
way.
feel at home. That's
Just
why.
have to fucking poop.
You just feel at home.
I guess. It's just something in the air quality that makes you have to shit. I don't know what it is. Or you ever hate it when you're like going into the bathroom at work and you're like, oh, I'm going to poop this time. And then you see someone else go in. Or you're in the stall and you're like ready to drop.
I'm like, I see your shoes.
And yeah, exactly.
I
Someone
know who
else
you
comes in
are.
and is like, well, I'm the only one that wears white high tops.
You got to go in that last one, the big one, the handicap stall.
Oh.
Because you can see their shoes, but they can't see your shoes.
I always just walk downstairs and all the way to the far end.
Oh, I don't. That's way too far. I don't even want to walk to the bathroom. I'm one of those fucking kindergarten kids.
I'm a risk of UTI because I don't want to deal with other people in the bathroom at the same time as me. What grade would you... We're going to circle all the way back around to this. What grade would you teach?
I think like fourth grade. They're still nice.
So we could work at the same elementary school.
Ooh. In my
Hello.
At my elementary school, there were like classes grouped together in a class. So I'm pretty sure I had the same teacher like for 3 years, like second, third, and fourth. No, first, second, and third. So that could happen. Let's be teachers.
Okay. Then Chrissy could do 3rd grade.
That would be fun.
Run this school.
What did you learn today, children? What did they learn?
What did they learn? Oh, that your nipples are the same distance apart as your earlobes.
Sloths can breathe, hold their breath longer.
Miss Leva taught us how to shotgun an energy drink today.
Shotgun our milk.
Or our Capri Suns.
When you have a visitor come over, what is like the one thing that has to be clean in your house?
The bathroom. The bathroom has to be clean.
Everything else can be a mess, but that one
Oh
place.
yeah, no, I'll have dishes in my sink. I don't give a fuck. But
It's his
I
space.
feel like my apartment gets really messy when I notice a lot of hair on the floor, like of my hair, since it's so dark and long. When I see
long.
it, oh, you know, the dark and long, all over the floor.
Tell me what you like without telling me what you like. I don't even know what we're talking about.
Like, wait, where did this go? I think I've only had one dark and long. Sorry, Mom.
Only one?
Trying to think. One memorable one. If that makes a difference. It does make a difference.
Like good memory or bad
was a
memory?
good
Because I feel like you can be a memorable one, but not in the good way.
Oh, I have a bunch of those too. We don't even talk about those.
What were we talking about? Schlongs.
We're talking about messy apartments.
Oh my gosh.
Schlongs. Well, no, and then there's a difference between a dirty apartment and a messy apartment.
Before, my apartment used to just be messy. With a dog, it is now dirty. Like,
Well, because you have a dog, so it's like, it's not like it's just you and your house is dirty.
yeah, like I never knew how fucking dirty a dog is.
You also have the biggest dog. Big dog comes with big mess and big poops.
I love him, but fuck. I always like see my sister and her kids, and the kids do something you just want to.
Smack the shit
Yeah,
out
like
of them.
he's like, you know, my nephew's so cute, but fuck.
They could be little assholes. I
They
don't know how
freaking-
parents do it.
And that is why we don't do kindergarten and preschool.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how my sister does it. She's got like 18 5-year-olds. Sounds fucking terrifying.
She only has 2 kids. 18 5-year-olds. Oh, wait.
My sister.
I heard your sister. I'm like, wait, what?
No, my sister, because she's the
much
kindergarten
confusion.
teacher.
Yeah. Got it.
No,
Process.
I also don't know how your sister is going to do it when they're both toddlers.
I know.
Godspeed.
Right? But they're so cute. Like,
They're cute.
Kahono really likes... He just, like, does his own thing. Like, naked, running around.
Independent.
Had,
We
like,
love an independent man.
Yeah, like, the other day I was talking, I called them, and they're just like, this is Kamanaya, like, cute in his little basket on the table while they're all chilling. And then fucking Kahono is, like, in the dirt with a golf club and a golf ball. Just, like, hitting it back and forth.
Hey, if he can entertain himself without getting into trouble, it's a win-win.
Yeah. And it's funny because my mom them just got a puppy. So he hits the ball and she goes, gets it. And it takes it away. And then he gets so mad. So he like raises the golf club over his head like a fucking like warrior. And then like throws it. And he's not supposed to do that. My sister's like, I know you're mad, but we don't throw things. And then the dog brings it back because she's playing like fetch.
Yeah.
And they're like, see, look, she's giving it back to you. But he's just
That's
so
just a hard concept for a toddler, I feel like.
Yeah, it's basically you're just stealing my toys.
Yeah. Are they going to give it back? I don't know.
I feel like kids nowadays are very sheltered.
Do you think it's because of all the, like, screen time? Like, social media?
I don't
Or,
know.
like, devices?
No, like, maybe not sheltered, maybe coddled. That's the word. Like even in
a
like
lot of gentle parenting. Maybe it's the parents. No offense.
I saw this.
No offense to the parents out there.
We're not parents. We can't do it.
I mean, I just got my ass beat, but that's okay. I'll probably be a gentle parent anyway, so it's fine. I'm just gonna stop talking.
I saw this thing where on Instagram she was at a park and she goes, you can tell like the new parents and the new moms because her kid got stuck at like the top of the tower, and instead of just the mom walks up in like a skirt, her whole self is out to go get her kid and was like, I know it's scary. Maybe we shouldn't be up here next time, but you know what? Let's figure out how to get down together. And this mom, she's like, if it was me, I'd be like, you're fine. You're good. Get down.
Jump. Do a trick. Hey, bitch, you got yourself up there. Get yourself down. Like, let's go. Hurry up. We got lunch to eat.
The patience that like...
I can't wait to be a parent.
Oh, God, no. That's so stressful.
That sounds stressful, but I feel like there's going to be a lot of fun parts.
Yeah, I mean, I want to be one, but like fucking Henry is so much.
I feel like you should have a kid first, so then I can be in anti-mode longer.
You're older than me. You should have a kid first.
Should have a lot of things.
Not in this day and age. I'm still just trying to wake up in the morning on my days off.
I'm still trying to provide for myself. I had fucking chicken nuggets today because I didn't want to make anything else.
I had frozen soup dumplings and cottage cheese.
Girl lunch.
With a pickle.
That is the most random.
Okay. What is early? What is still considered morning? Like, I know before noon is morning, but like...
Anything before double digits.
Anything before double digits is like you're doing good.
Yeah.
Like, you are
the minute you sleep in past 10, you're like...
10:01, fuck, I'm a child again.
Damn it. I'm an irresponsible college student again. I feel like, I don't know. Early to me, like, oh, I have to wake up early tomorrow is like between 5 and 6.
I think right now my early is before noon.
Yeah, but you're also on like night shift.
That's true. Like, you guys should be happy that I even came to fucking drinks yesterday with you guys.
You were only like an hour late, but
better than 2 hours.
That is true. Yeah, we're happy you came.
Yeah, I feel like you see those things on TikTok where it's like,
invite one friend, and if they're late, you get $1,000.
Yeah, who you inviting?
Yeah, you.
Watch the one time you need that money.
I tell you the wrong time. That would fucking happen to me. Like, I'm early. Fuck off.
I think I've been early like a couple times.
Really?
I don't think so.
I think that's bullshit. I call BS.
Maybe one time. One time I was early.
Baby, early.
What are we talking about? What the fuck? Do you feel like an adult?
When do I feel like an adult?
When there's a child next to you.
And I'm like, ooh.
You're a fucking child.
Brother, ew. What's that?
Oh, brother.
Brother, ew. When I have to make my own doctor's appointments.
Oh my gosh.
My mom can't call the dentist for me.
Okay. So I didn't go to the dentist for so long, and that is the only reason I went to the dentist this year. Because my mom was going. And then I was like, oh, you should just make me an appointment too.
Sorry, how old are you?
28.
28? I don't think I ever feel like an adult. Because you know how sometimes you get in situations where like we need to call an adult.
You're like, I am the adult.
Fuck, I am the adult.
I need my mom.
Or like every time, if anything ever happens to my car, like if I'm having car issues, I'm like, I gotta call my dad. My dad lives in Seattle. Like, that's a whole ass ocean away. Like, what is he gonna do?
Tell you to call somebody else.
Well, that happened to me one time. My car broke down on the Pulley, and it wouldn't start. And so I called him, and he was like, you still have AAA. Like, call them, get a tow truck. You just gotta know where you need it towed. I was like, I don't know where I need it towed. What am I supposed to do? He goes, well, call your cousin who lives on the island and works on cars. Okay.
Okay.
And then he goes, well, call me back and let me know how it goes. I know nothing. I need an adultier adult. Right. Do you ever feel like an adult?
Hell no. Absolutely not. Ever. The only time I feel like I'm older is when I talk to like a 21-year-old. And I'm like, yeah, you're fucking 21.
Like a Gen Zer. Their new slang drives me absolutely nuts. You don't need a new word for everything. What's wrong with the current words? Have you ever sat like in the sun for so long and then you get up and you have the tan lines from your rolls in your stomach?
So you know how like kids are fucking ruthless and mean and they just say whatever they want to say? So apparently when I was little, we were like at the wharf or whatever. They just came back from fishing and they were all hanging out. And he, was getting a little heavier. Apparently, he's told me this. Like, I don't remember saying
You were getting heavier?
He was getting heavier.
Oh.
So he was telling me this story.
Oh, you were the kid.
I was the kid.
I thought a kid was telling you something.
No, I was the kid. So he goes, like, I just knew, like, I remember the day when I realized I was getting kind of fat because you came over and was like, Uncle, your stomach looks like tiger stripes. Because he had rolls and the sunburn.
And so when he stood up and it was like showing. He's such an asshole.
I don't remember saying this, but apparently, like, he's told me this. Like,
kids say the most unhinged things and they get away with it.
And then they run away laughing.
Yeah, and then they start doing cartwheels and shit.
And
like,
I saw that. You're like, I'm pretty sure I just said it. I think I thought it was cool.
Probably. That's probably why kids say shit, because they're like, oh, that's really dope. Like,
you're fat.
That shit's cool. You got tiger stripes? Damn.
I want tiger stripes.
Does a flip and runs away. The fuck? Yeah, kids are just unhinged.
They're little assholes.
I hate it when they're like, hey, watch this. And they just like jump up and down and then like run away. Like, that's not a trick. Show me something actually cool.
You're like, same, bro.
Yeah, I can do that too.
Have you seen like those videos where they're like, I'm the kind of mom who doesn't give a fuck. She will beat their kids like on any sport that they play. Like, you know how most parents, they're like, oh, you got the ball. No, she like whack that shit away from her kid. She'd knock them over for like if they're wrestling, like
just fucking bump into them. That would be fun. See, that's fun. That's fun parenting.
There is that one
teaches them to be get a little backbone
that you can't get like participation trophies.
Yeah, you ain't coming home with a participation award. You're getting VIP or MVP.
VIP.
You're getting that MVP award, my bitch. Eat that. That's what we call a sack lunch. Oh, that's fun. See, gosh. Yeah, that's fun parent. I feel like that builds character. Or trauma. Either one.
You know what's fucking traumatizing? The movies they let us watch. Bitch, Land Before Times. That is a sad ass movie.
I feel like The Brave Little Toaster was more traumatizing than Land Before Time.
I don't think I did watch it. I can't remember what. Didn't someone die? Didn't someone just get unplugged or something? Like, yeah. The vacuum?
I think it was the vacuum.
I think
it was the radiator that was like the fucking evil one in the basement. Shit was scary.
Oh, I just remember.
Or the little like blankie, the heated blanket.
Yeah, that's a fucking sad movie.
Toaster? We're over here crying about toasters?
Bitch.
Dinosaurs?
That are already dead? But like, come on. He watches his mom die. And then has to go off with the leaf all by himself.
It's the leaf. Have you seen that one clip?
Like little blanket leaf.
Have you seen that one clip on Instagram, whatever, be like, it's just of the leaf? And it's like, if you know where this is from, it's time for your retinol treatment. God damn. Fuck, okay, I'll go do my skincare.
You need 5 steps instead of 3 now.
Oh, God.
Bitch, put that sunscreen on.
Yeah, right. I'm gonna save you. At least your face.
Yeah, but like that was a sad, traumatizing.
Or you know what's shitty is that they keep remaking the same fucking storyline. So each generation is gonna get traumatized. Like The Lion King and The Good Dinosaur, same storyline. Or very similar storyline.
Oh my gosh, dad dies.
Mm-hmm. In a valley
goes and finds who he is outside of their family and
Mhm.
comes home the savior.
Mm-hmm. Isn't that crazy?
And I didn't even fucking the kid, the little what they considered rodents, the child,
Yeah.
orphan, because his family died. He like buries his sticks.
Oh my god, that scene makes me cry every single time, and I know it's coming, and I still just start. My eyes will water. So I made my brother watch that movie, and he was like, "Well, is it sad? Do you cry?" And I was like, "I cried." And so we were rewatching it, or I was rewatching it. It was his first time, and that part started to come up, and I just started to sink into my seat. And he was like, "Fuck, is this it?" And I'm like, just start crying. And then my sister walks into the room, and she goes, "What are you guys watching? Why are you all crying?"
It's fucking sad.
I don't think she's ever watched the movie because she was like, I walked in on you guys all bawling your eyes out.
Why would I wanna watch this?
Yeah. I don't want to watch it.
It's like when people are like, "Oh my god, this thing is so gross. Look
Yeah.
at it. Watch it."
Or, oh, this smells bad. I don't want to smell it. Like, get the fucking shit out of my face.
No, just try it. Oh, this tastes like shit. Try
This
it.
tastes terrible. You should have some. That's when you know it's your best friend.
No, you know it's your best friend when they're like, "Oh, this is so good."
They fucking lie to you.
Even Charlotte's Web, I would cry.
That's a sad one too.
Yeah, like one, I would cry when Wilbur is getting taken away from the family to go to live on the farm. He's too big, apparently. Second is when fucking Charlotte dies,
That's the worst part.
and then all the babies leave. Like Wilbur,
it just
is
it never stops getting sad.
like he's just like, "Where are you all going? Where are you going?" And they're flying. We're off to be free spiders. But I think like 5 stay back.
But at the same time, fuck spiders. I don't like spiders.
But
But Charlotte's Web, I would cry.
ugh, I gotta rewatch that movie.
Yeah, it makes me want to rewatch all these movies and just have a
Little sad
Little-
moment.
cry it out. You know how when
You
you
know-
ever feel like you need to cry, you put on like
All
a
the
sad
time.
movie
Oh,
just so you can just get it all out at once.
My Sister's Keeper is the one I watch. Have you watched that?
Mm-mm.
Oh,
I don't think I want to now.
If you need a cry movie, like if you want to just like not even just like tear up, like sobbing cry,
Like fighting for your breath.
it's so good, but it's like that is the movie where
When you like can't breathe, you're like,
yeah, like I'm trying to not cry.
oh, that's the worst. I feel like when you're in places where you like can't cry or laugh.
The airport, the fucking
The airplane.
airplane. I cried at the airport, at my gate, and on the airplane.
I've cried at the grocery store before. I don't want to talk about it.
Okay. We won't talk about it.
Sometimes, you just get those really bad days and you're just like, well, here it is.
So on that fucking depressing ass note, I think
I
we're
know
done.
that was just- way to end it on a happy one.
Okay. Give your friend a feet hug. Bye.
Toe touching.
Turkey toe touching.
Toe touches. Okay, bye.
Bye.
That's a wrap.